Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, what's going on? It's me, your girl, Miss GetItIndy, and I'm here back on the floor in front of the bed frame again for the third time because this is the Get It Guide to high school. This is my personal opinions about high school, everything you need to know, what I've been through, what to do, what not to do. Let's get into it. I stuttered, so it just made all that energy I had completely go away. That's fucked up.
You can call me Get It by the way. I'm reppin' that 707 by the way. I only benefit from real niggas. Fuck boys, always tryna finesse below my waist.
This is your junior year. And junior year is definitely a fun year, but it is a hard year. Oh my God, junior year is the hardest year you will have. They might say senior year. No, bitch. It's fucking junior year. One, because colleges are going to look at your progression. They're going to look at your whole junior year. And so the main and first piece of advice I'm going to give you for junior year is fuck all that other shit. You turned up freshman year, okay? You still turned up sophomore year. Now it's junior year. I know there's going to be a lot more events, a lot more opportunities, a lot more fun things that are going to happen, especially since you're older. You've been in high school a whole 2 years now, going into your third, but you cannot get distracted this year because colleges really pay attention to junior year, and if it's fucked up, you're going to have a really tough time getting into colleges, okay? Think about this stuff right now. So, first piece of advice for junior year, make sure you do your work. Okay, and if you can't maintain a straight A GPA, at least be consistent with your grades so that they're all in alignment. Don't have A, B, F, D, F, G, whatever. Okay, make sure that they're in alignment. Not saying have all Fs, but I'm saying at least keep a good average. It's not hard to keep a B as you think it is. Okay, you might have some fucked up teachers. Fuck that. Take them to the side. Say, fuck that. I'm fucking going to college. Fucking help me out. Don't say that. Don't say that. That'll fuck you up. But, you know, if you do have issues with the teacher, which junior year, I had a lot of issues with teachers because they're always pressing you. Do this, do this, do this, do this. It is because they care, but there are some asshole teachers out there, so I'm not going to knock that. If you have an asshole teacher, take them to the side. Let them know you mean business, okay? And figure out what it is that you guys can work out so that you don't fail their class. Because regardless of if you have an asshole teacher or not, you have to deal with it. It's just something that you're going to have to deal with. So you'll have to find some common ground with the teacher so that you could at least get through the class, because you don't want to fail, all right? It's not what you want to do. Second of all, junior year was the year that I saw the most pregnancies at my school. So definitely, like I said, every year watch out for these distractions, okay? When it comes to boys and sex and alcohol and weed and drugs and staying out late and doing all this bad stuff to live it up before you get into the real world, keep it to a minimum. Because things like that are definitely permanent, and a lot of the time people don't know what they're getting themselves into until it happens. And those distractions might seem cool at the time, but they affect you for the long haul. So really think about your choices wisely. If you are going to do those things, which a lot of high schoolers experiment with that type of stuff, be careful and be responsible. Know that if you're going to have sex, which I don't recommend in high school, you're going to do whatever you want to do. But if you're going to have sex, it's called birth control. It's called condoms. It's called be extra careful so that you don't have a child in high school, or you don't have to go through any decision making that is just too much at that age to handle, okay? So be extra careful with that. If you're gonna experiment with alcohol, again, I say don't try it in high school, but I tried it in high school. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you're gonna do that stuff, be responsible, okay? Make sure that whoever is getting you guys to point A to point B is not drinking, or you guys don't need to go, okay? You're putting yourselves in harm's way. If you're gonna try marijuana, I don't recommend it. I did it. I'm human. I'm relatable. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When you try that stuff, it's just, you have to be careful. And you have to make sure that you're in good hands. If you're around people who you don't even know, you don't know what type of person can take advantage of you when you don't have all of your senses together. So, you know, just be smart. That's the only thing. You're in public school because you have common sense. Use it. I just got really serious. Get back. I feel like you guys are my children. Shit. But, relationships junior year. I'm not going to say that freshman year and sophomore you don't have real feelings, because you do, but junior year, I heard people talking about marriage and all this stuff. I don't even know what to go, but don't let relationships and stuff like that change you as a person in high school. And it is going to teach you a lesson, but there are some girls in high school who will go above and beyond for their man, and some guys who will do the same for their woman. But I've also met girls who became bulimic because of their guy problems. They turned to drugs because of their guy problems. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Don't lose yourself in the side of junior year because of a dude. Okay? And 9 times out of 10, that's not going to be the dude that you be with, you know, going out of high school. That might not even be the dude that you go to prom with. So, you know, junior prom, that's where we go next. Prom is one of the best advantages of junior year. Why would you not, like, people, please, people, okay, listen to me. Prom is not something you want to miss. And junior prom is not something that you want your parents to go broke over. Okay, turn up, have fun, party, but it's one night, okay? So, this is just me. I would love to have an awesome dress for junior year and stuff like that, but senior year is coming, and best believe I'm going out with the bang, so let me save my money for senior year. It will be expensive. And junior year, just be cute. You know what I'm saying? You don't need an $8,000 dress for prom, not for that one night, especially if you're going to have that one night times 10 the next year. So, you know, don't stress about prom so much. Everybody's always worried about what the next bitch is wearing, and oh my God, I have to look better than her, and oh my God, I need a date. There are people who go to junior prom, they go through all this trouble, and they're hella mad because it's just like a party with cute clothes on. So, you know, I'm not saying it's not the bomb, because prom is so much fun. You're going to remember it for the rest of your life. But there's 2 of them. I don't recommend missing any of them. Okay? You go to prom. All right? You go. I don't care if you have a date or not. You better get your best friend and go. You better go by yourself. And I have a bobblehead right now. I don't know. But it's going to be super fun. Junior year is definitely where you see the separation of friends. Now, I said in the previous 2 videos, high school, your friendships are going to become here, and you're going to know this many people and be cool with this many people, to this many people, to this many people, to this person. Okay? It's normal. Don't freak out again, like I said, when you look up at junior year like, oh my God, where did my friends go? Sometimes it's because of you, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just because you grow apart from someone, you guys have different interests, they decided to go on drugs, who knows? But just know that if they're meant to come back in your life and be your friend, they will be your friend. Okay, so don't freak out when you realize that your circle is getting smaller and smaller, or it just has completely changed. But always make sure you yourself are secure with you. And when it comes to junior year, don't get big-headed and all this stuff because you up there now, you feel me? Just know that as long as you've remained yourself throughout the entirety of the process of high school, you'll be fine, because that means you'll be surrounded by people that you want and need to be surrounded by. You feel me? Just as a recap, don't fuck up your junior year, because there's no going back. Especially with junior year, it's so close to graduation. It's like really hard to catch up on credits. So make sure you're maintaining a good GPA. Make sure also, if possible, get into some extracurriculars. One of the best ways to make friendships and team building and have stuff to go on your college applications is getting into clubs. When I was in high school, I played volleyball, I played basketball for a week, I wasn't that good. I did cheerleading for Lord knows how long. I ran track, which is still to this day my favorite sport. But always make sure that, you know, you try to get into those things. I was also a part of the safe sex club, so I was educating people around my school about safe sex and Planned Parenting and stuff like that. And all of that stuff looks really good on college applications. People at these schools, at these colleges, want well-rounded individuals. And so you can have all A's in all of your classes, that's cool, but big schools and, you know, schools that you want to go to, they're looking for people who are interested in different endeavors, you know, interested in different avenues. So just make sure you kind of put yourself out there, and you actually might meet people and be friends with people you never thought that you'd be friends with. So that's just definitely a good way to go into stuff for junior year. Still watch out for the food. By junior year, you're going to be tired of the food that they have, but you know it's there. So be careful. I recommend home lunch, because when them pounds start coming, they start coming. Alright? And turn up. Not too much.
You can call me Get It by the way. I'm reppin' that 707 by the way. I only benefit from real niggas. Fuck boys, always tryna finesse below my waist. Control your pace, I need my space. The bitches call you daddy, but I ain't gon' catch a case. Tryna feed my mind just to feed your craving, but I be on some player shit, I'm tryna make a statement.